Now I want to show you something about parameters. So I have this rectangle, I have two constraints. So let's rename the constraints. This is going to be width, so I type in a W for this. And this is going to be height, so I type in a H for this. So let's have this. Right click and go to properties and rename it to H. Now I want to calculate the area of this rectangle, and this is easy because I can multiply width by height. But for this, I go and create a parameter. So I go to Tools, select Formulas here, and here I want to create a parameter. So let's select this. I want to have a parameter of type area because I have the area of this rectangle. And you can see a long list of types, and I can select any one of these. I can select, for example, real. Real are the numbers that can accept the fractions. Integers are the numbers that do not have fractions. Strings are characters or anything that you type in, and they would be treated as characters. Boolean accept only true or false. Length is, by units that you assign for that, for example, millimeter, inches, foot, or anything. And angles are measured by degree, and you can see a long list of parameters. I cannot explain all of them. You can work with them, and it is easy to find. The type of parameter that I need here can be real, because I may have fractions, or it can be area, because this is a specific parameter type that is used for calculation of the area of this rectangle, for example. Okay, I changed the name. You can see that there is a dialog box in front of this that tells me that this is 110 millimeter. This is because whenever I select a formula, these types are here, and one of them is selected by default. Let's cancel this out and go to Tools and select Value. You can see that one of the parameters is selected by default, and this is the type that is here. If I select, for example, activity, you can see that the value is going to change to true or false. If I change this, you can see that this is constraint or measured. So this is not important here for me. I want to have a new parameter of type area. So I click on new parameter of type area. Now you can see that because this is of type area, I have this 0 millimeter to the power of 2 here. And by typing this, I can select the name and rename it to area by capital and click on apply. You can see that this changes. Now, pushing this new parameter of type is very important because it adds a new parameter for you. So I go and select add formula because I want to add a formula right now here. So I click on this. You can see that area is the height or the width multiplied by, and for multiplication I type in an asterisk by height. Okay, this is this. So I click on OK, and I can see that its value is right here. It is calculated and cannot change. So I click on OK, and if I open parameters here, I can see that the area is about 0.024 square meter. And if I change this to, for example, 300, you can see that the area is going to change to 0.066 square meters. So this is a simple parameter and a formula attached to that. And I can select this parameter and change it at any time. If I right click on area, you can see that I can go to area object and select the definition, go to formula and deactivate the formula if I want, hide it, reorder it, or lock it, or anything that I want to do with normal objects can be applied to this area object here. Okay, I have shown you how you can create the parameters, how you can select the formulas, and this is very simple definition of formulas. And let's go to assemble a part and apply some formulas to that part.